मुझे खुशी है कि आज जो लोग देर से आते हैं हमारे प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में, आज पहले ही आ गए हैं। साथियों, आपको पहले अभिषेक सिंघवी जी संबोधित करेंगे, उसके बाद में मैं कुछ कहूंगा और उसके बाद आपके हम सवाल जवाब देंगे। अभिषेक सिंघवी जी।
Thank you. So friends, as usual in Hindi and English, it'll take some time, so please be patient. I'll be doing in both languages, and your colleagues should not be affected in any one language. Friends, the issue before us is political even before legal. Both facets are important, but it's a vital political issue for this country, for all political parties, for leaders of all political parties. It is a political issue because it signifies the systematic, repetitive emasculation of democratic institutions by the ruling party. It signifies the strangulation of democracy itself. We know that defamation is an exception to free speech. But over the last several years, we have had repeated examples of unthinkable assaults on freedom of speech, more importantly, on freedom after speech. After speech, you are told that you will be visited with the worst possible consequences, be it criminal, be it civil, be it incarceration, be it intimidation, be it harassment in every sphere of your life. We all know that Shri Rahul Gandhi has been speaking out fearlessly inside and outside Parliament. He has spoken on social issues, on economic issues, on political issues, without any fear or inhibition, frankly and candidly, through you to India. Clearly, he is paying a price for it. Clearly, this government is rattled because he speaks with facts, figures on demonetization, be it on a supposed clean chit to China, be it on GST. He is consistently aggressive and open in his questioning. And therefore, this government is doing all these, finding new techniques of throttling his voice, of gagging him. Shri Rahul Gandhi goes abroad. He is not entitled to speak freely on grounds of fake nationalism, created imaginary nationalism, rhetorical nationalism, non-existent issues. He comes back and his speeches abroad become the basis of action against him inside Parliament. He speaks in Parliament, one of the most detailed and open speeches when the Prime Minister spoke, and he is referred to the Privileges Committee. After he came back from abroad and post the recess, when this session starts, a remarkably new ground is found, unheard of in the annals of parliamentary history. The ruling party resorts to disruption every day, saying a precondition for someone to speak in Parliament or attend Parliament is that he must first apologize. I don't think in any parliamentary democracy, Westminster or not Westminster, you have found this kind of stipulation. So disruption by the ruling party. All of this is part of a pattern. All of this is part of a pattern to stop him. A, because he speaks fearlessly and candidly. B, to divert attention from the real issues. To divert attention from the questions which my friend here asks every day. To divert attention from the burning issues before the nation today. And it is done also to send a message to create a fear psychosis amongst those who dare to question this government. Friends, that is the political part. That is what should concern our body polity. There is equally a legal part. I have shared some of that with you yesterday. Since we've had slightly more time, let me elaborate a little more today. When you hurry, when you are premeditated, when you have decided to do something, you make mistake after mistake after mistake. You multiply mistakes on a repetitive basis. Take for example, the alacrity with which you are moving. Within 24 hours, you are moving with amazing alacrity. I need to remind you that a few months ago, in a case of another political leader from Uttar Pradesh, belonging to the leading party in that state, the Supreme Court, quote unquote, when an immediate by-election was sought to be announced, post-disqualification of that person because of conviction, immediately, without waiting for that person to exhaust the legal remedies available, the Supreme Court in that case not only deferred the by-election, but then added, look with what alacrity have you proceeded. This is yet another example. But it gets curiouser and curiouser. As I told you yesterday, there is a provision created in law specifically, called 202, which says, if allegedly I commit a defamatory offence in place X, in this case Kolar, Karnataka, and if somebody chooses to sue me in Gujarat or Bihar, as in this case Surat, then the magistrate before whom a complaint is filed is mandatorily, I repeat, mandatorily obliged to conduct a preliminary inquiry as to whether he has jurisdiction to start and initiate the proceeding. He has to call for a report either himself or through the police or through agencies.